Keith has been supporting Arsenal since 1887.
Yes, that's correct. First man to fly successfully from the North Bank to the clock end. But it got rather overlooked because Charles Lindbergh went from America to Paris. So my sort of achievement got rather sort of covered up by the whole story. You know?
That was on the same day, was it? He did
same
that?
day, yeah, same day.
Ah, so flash.
Yeah, it was. Typical American, isn't it?
But he wasn't doing what you were doing, he was using your actual own arms.
Yeah, you know.
Keith's been supporting Arsenal since 1887, as we know.
That's correct. My first job down there, I was a corner flag. I used to wear a white suit and a big red pointy hat with a bit of flappy piece on the side. And
yeah.
There was only two of us, so I done one end, and then you'd have to run across to the other corner, you know, flag,
right,
if you was a corner there, and then run back. It didn't occur to them to have four guys doing it.
Well, it's expensive.
Yeah, it was
expensive.
Then I was replaced by a lump of wood.
Well,
don't get any ideas.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. And Bennett. Ian Stone.
Hello, mate.
Once again,
voice of reason. I was just thinking of Tim Cahill punching Keith when he scored a goal, running over and boxing his head.
Oh, that's a nice vision.
Sorry, it just made me laugh.
I don't know if I prefer Frank Lampard dancing round him in a circle.
Yeah. pulling Keith out the ground and chucking him.
1 minute into the show, we've already given Daryl a Photoshop opportunity.
Roger Mia running over and doing a little provocative dance.
Keith wouldn't like a provocative
with his
dance
fingers just lingering in his pubic hair.
There's no need for that.
That's where they were, though.
Lingering in his
this
pubic
is reportage. I'm not flirting with you.
Good.
Here's one for you.
Yeah. Mention no names.
You know who Arsenal...
Mike Lee Cabs.
There he is now.
Imran, can you be there in 20 minutes?
It goes, you know who Arsenal...
Where? Shepherd's Bush. Okay, car 4.
Pack it in. I was going to do the thing now.
Go on, do it. Do the thing. Do you know, Linda said to me in the car that Lady Gaga has never touched her in her life, physically or emotionally. Isn't that hard to believe? That there's people out there who have never been, you know, somehow mentally touched by Lady Gaga. It's hard to believe. And, you know, I mean, I think she's part of everybody's lives these days. Like a Danish pig farmer, didn't he?
That's for
he looked
sure.
like a Danish pig farmer. What is a Danish pig farmer?
Well, looks like
everyone
Nicholas
in Denmark looks like a pig farmer to Keith.
Is that right?
Isn't it number one pastime?
He looks like a pig farmer. He sounds like a pig farmer. He wears a hat like a pig farmer. He must be a pig farmer.
I bet he is.
What about...
Now that Fabianski's playing well, Szczesny's going to have the ump, ain't he?
Szczesny,
is that what he has? Good effort.
He's going to have the ump, though. He is going to have the ump, isn't he?
And
effort.
Chesney's going to have the ump as well.
Well, whoever. But anyway, they're going to be poles apart, aren't they? It's taken me a week.
Mark the time. So people can go straight to that point.
You're an
Back of the net.
absolute disgrace. They are going to be poles apart.
It was worth it just for that.
That'll be on Talk Sport tomorrow.
I think we should stop now. We can't talk that.
I can't leave it on that.
What is it with the bloody media, with Scousers and Geordies? They're like some endangered bloody species, like pandas or something. Oh, when it comes to Newcastle fans,
they're not having enough sex, are they?
They're lovely. They always welcome back their own players, aren't they? Nice. We do the same, and it's like, oh, stuck-up cockneys, like we're French princes or something, patronising our blood.
And then some guy said, Maria Lunatic.
Maria Lunatic.
Also, I go to all the reserve games, youth games. I go to all... I've got a secret tunnel that lets in underneath Fabregas's bed. I know all his movements. I am the greatest Arsenal spotter. Yes, we know you, Maria. We've seen you many times. I recognise you from my rearview mirror.
Oh, that's the Wicked Witch of the East.
Could you... a question? Yes, now, they don't want to play reserve games at Barnet. Now, many of us want to see the young players, developing players. And, well, the thing is, Maria Lunatic, as you know, the pitches are... The pitch...
We'll take Keith along.
I mean,
I think Keith should ask some questions of the board.
Alicia,
how's the Owls going?
That's correct. I remember when we played with wooden balls back in those days. When it rained, try hitting a ball then. That was hard back in those days.
Keith is a carpenter, and he is available for all jobs, big or small.
He hangs doors, but he gives them a fair trial first.
We might as well have had a scarecrow in goal for all good for Brent.
He was less a mascot,
God.
I'd say more of a minder.
Yeah, yeah, there was. Yeah, they did follow him about.
So so anyway, Alexander Dimitri Song Belong is back, and we've found no Russian links between Cameroon and with Cameroon.
It's Latin based. I tell you, his name is Latin based. Dimitri. It's all Greek. There's a whole Greek influence going down it.
Latin isn't Greek.
Well, they come up with the language, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
Well, who did then?
Well, the Romans, principally.
No, surely
Latin
not.
is the basis for most European languages. That's what I used
Exactly. No, it's
There's
Greek.
nothing to do with Greece.
Oh, it must have been the Greeks. Anyway.
The whole point's entirely separate origins.
Anyway.
Can I just put something forward? I think the Greeks actually spoke Greek.
Well, anyway, look.
Was their main language.
Basically, there's no Russian influence in his name. But what I did find out, he has 17 sisters and 10 brothers. That's why he got the name. There was no local names left.
You told me before he had 17 brothers and sisters, and now you've upped it to 27.
27.
No, it's 17 sisters and 10 brothers.
He's got 27.
Exactly, 27.
Surely not all from his poor old mum.
Well, you know,
Song.
his dad did pass away early. I'm not surprised. He shagged out, didn't he? But,
I imagine so.
Emanuel Petit always done it for me.
It's the legs. I love the legs.
You like Emanuel Petit?
If I could have been anybody, there's an answer.
You'd have been Emanuel Petit's girlfriend.
Absolutely. Well, I'm not going that far. No, I would have been Emanuel Petit. I'm not saying, you know.
You wanted to be Emanuel Petit?
Yeah.
I thought you fancied Emanuel Petit.
No. I'm not going down that route. You know,
not again.
Emanuel Petit route. I like the way he used to flick his ponytail. That was cool. When he used to get booked, he used to turn around.
Yeah?
Not arouse. I just used to like it. I think you're taking a bit of a leap.
Well, you know, an hole's a hole as long as there's some heat there. But you know, I mean,
unbelievable.
There was no need. It was all innuendo, and then suddenly you're out
remark. A hole's a hole. I don't know who that's more offensive to, Emanuel Petit or me.
What was that Taylor all about when he scored a goal and he was run up to the Arsenal fans?
Taunting our fans.
What was that all about?
Well, he was excited to have scored a goal.
I'd really like to see one day some psychotic gooner jump up and belt one of them in the mouth.
Keith, that's your job.
Jack Wilshire says, they say to him, are you afraid of heights? Or is there anything else that scares you? He says, spiders. I hate them. If they come into the house, I call my mum to get rid of them.
He's 18, Keith. Come on.
Asking your mum to get rid of a spider is not homosexual per se.
It's not. I'm doing a gay thing. It's just a Jessie, isn't it? I mean, Mum, come round. It's a spider. If it's a tarantula, fair play. But you know, your average English spider is not more than half an inch wide, is it? You know.
Anyway,
what does Tinkerbell? I mean, Tinkerbell, Emmanuel Bouet. Actually, I'm calling him Tinkerbell now. Have you seen this gold-plated El Adjur Juf Chelsea tractor that he's driving around? One of those 4x4s. He's had it. It's chromed.
I can't understand any of that sentence. A gold-plated LAG Chelsea tractor.
Well, you know, one of those 4x4 things.
Who's got one of them then?
El Hadj Juf.
Yeah, but it's like.
He's got a gold-plated car.
Well, it's not real gold, but I mean, it's like, you know, that chrome gold.
He does a lot for the community as well, though.
You know, yeah. He's in the dressing room, isn't he? I mean, when you see him interviewed, he's like, yeah, they played with a lot of confidence, we're doing very well, and then he doesn't go, roar!
That's true, I've never seen him do that in a press conference. No.
Really?
That's your lot, that's your five.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be Charlie.
So Brady, Henry, Ljungberg,
Charlie George.
Who was the other one?
George Armstrong.
Geordie Armstrong.
Yeah. Just because there's another one who never gave up.
No TA?
TA? No
Rocky Rocastle.
Oh, God. See?
Disrespecting the dead.
It's the kind of man I am. Once you're dead and you leave the club, that's it. It's no excuse. You can't have an excuse for being dead. You know. I don't. I love Rocky too.
That is alarming.